Okay, this is gonna go over just a brief explanation on chemtrails and mind control. I don't claim no copyright for this web page or its work of any kind. This is just basically just used for educational purposes and to boost awareness, nothing more, nothing less. As you can see, just by them making this page, it's them wanting to spread awareness about what this stuff is and what it does. This was chemtrails and mind controlled article made on March 15th, 2018 by Edward Morgan. Introduction. In 1999, the world changed. The money trust, the law, commercial code, contract law, applicability of public statutory presumptions, etc., technology, nanotech, and the general direction of the planet completely changed. In order to even remotely grasp what is happening, you must disconnect your mind from the last centuries away of thinking. Failure to change the way you think will preclude you from seeing reality accurately. There is no money anymore. Taxes are a thing of the past, and no written law applies to you. So what we know has is a real brave new world. The purpose of this site is to simply show the extent of which they have leverage nanotechnology directly on you, how they control everyone on demand with it, and in the confusion around the subject of the chemtrails and how they fit into the large picture while showing how the media and movies are conditioning the mind of the general public. The reason for everything. Let's just get right to it. Forget everything you know. Here it is, the update of reality. This video is the best example that summarizes what's happening or has happened in your body already. This is the most prevalent secret in the whole world because it has been forced onto everyone unknowingly. I'm gonna play the vid for you. I don't know if there's no talking or anything. I don't think there is. That's just what I thought. Looks like my theory was right. This nano latches on it latches on to things, you know, such as membranes, but most preferably I don't know why Bob Ross stuff shown there. I don't claim no copyright to Bob Ross's of any of that just got shown. This is basically again used for only educational purposes. Is nothing more. It's not meant for no funding of any kind. Not for meant for profit of any sense of the word. What you see here is a nanobot encapsulating encapsulating a neuron or a synapse. For example, your Purkinje neurons, other nerve ending bridge, it's only a simulation, but accurately summarize everything that has happened in the past decade. This allows complete control of the host, your body remotely, as demonstrated repeatedly in the movies. For example, Metropia 2009, Ultrasonic 2, 2012, a mere sophisticated set of nanobots would and very well has subsequently allowed for a complete and full bio-appy to be installed without the host, you even knowing it. If you want to get technical, your neurons have been encapsulated, your synapses have been bridged. The basic idea consists of a set of nanowires tethered to electronics in the main catheters, such as that they will spread out in a bouquet arrangement into a particular portion of the brain's vascular system. Such arrangement could support a very large number of probes, in the millions. Each in wire would be used to record very secretly electrical activity of a single small group of neurons without invading the brain parenchyma. So basically, people have been, exposed to this and not even knowing it. What is the purpose of chemtrails? Chemtrails are a huge logistical operation larger than the Hoover Dam. Trans-Alaska Pipeline or moon landing. It's large and expensive, and the biggest mistake one can make is assuming there is only one reason for chemtrails. There are about 5 or 6 reasons and possibly more. The top 6 are listed below with a brief summary. This website is concerned with the last. A visual overview may help by reviewing a flow chart here. Let's go to the flow chart. Chemtrail flowchart. It's easier to put the whole operation into a flowchart. For a quick overview, below shows the core purpose of chemtrails, which is nanofiber propagation. There are other reasons for chemtrails as outlined in on the summary page, but nothing as significant as this. Most over the orange objects for additional information are additional information. Also see a simplified flowchart for targeted individuals. This flowchart this flowchart and entire website supply to every living person on the planet in one way or another. As you can see, the top part of the little plane that they got here, chemtrails. Below that, nanofibers. Below that, bioappy. Phase 1, Phase 2, Phase X. Monitored. The program, judgment. Oh, good. So he does have it. Now, again, I claim no copyright to this, but let's check this out. Typical chemtrails. Chemtrails are completely nothing new. They've been spreading for over a decade now. The internet is loaded with websites about the less relevant constants of chemtrails, such as aluminum or barium. Look closer. Chemtrails are the largest logistical operation ever undertaken, thousands of planes flying nonstop 24/7 for over a decade simply to spray why? Nanofiber. There you can see there. Chemtrails spray nanofibers. Nanofibers are just mini tubes. They hold stuff, specifically nano components. Without the tube, the stuff being sprayed would not properly make it to its destination, your body. Rinsing your mouth with an acidic liquid, red wine is best. Will pull endless streams of fibers from your mouth. How did they get in your body? You eat and breathe them in all day long. Click the physical proof tab at the top of the page for more information. I'm not downloading anything. Go here. Bioepi. Nanofibers build nano implants. As you can see there, you saw in the video. Nanofibers deliver components, fiber payload necessarily to build nano implants, which once complete end up as a complete biological application programming interface or bioappy. A bioappy essentially turns you into a remote controlled robot. I can't say it any more plainly. It's unfathomable but true. This is neither good nor bad at this point. It's just as is. Phase 1. This phase applies to every man, woman, and child in the world, including you. It is a subset of the entire biopic. It only concerns itself with implants in and around the brain's cortexes and speech organs. It allows a handler, some crazy guy, far away to remotely control what you say, think, and how you act within reason. You have to be conscious of what you're doing, blank. But nonetheless, this is very powerful and extremely influential. It's completely painless, 100% transparent with virtually no side effects. Everyone on the planet has this, even children. Phase 2. This is unreal. A full bioappy complete with your own insane handler to control your entire life. The monitoring and influence of emotions, motor control, speech, sight, etc. You remember what I was telling you all about in that last video, like about the sight thing? And if it feels like there's always like some type of stream of energy, like trying to pull my eyes in a certain direction. Yeah, they do that a lot. To get this phase, it must be triggered by something you did. This has been come to be known as a targeted individual. Someone targeted can either be simply monitored. Oh, wait, hang on. Someone targeted can either be simply monitored, harassed, have their life destroyed, or even be helped out occasionally. It's man judging man at its finest. It's disgusting, is what it is. Phase X. Actually, before I go to Phase X, your life recorded. At this stage, nothing happens. You're on a list with other targeted individuals. Everything you see, your emotions, coherent thoughts, etc., are quantified and recorded. You are not actively watched yet, but you are tested for dishonor. That comes later. Everyone in this stage has no idea they're being monitored. They might complain of some side effects, such as metallic taste in the mouth, to their doctor, but that's all. It's 99.9% transparent. The program. Harassment program. Some people, after being monitored, are dismissed. Others, after being tested and failing, are eventually entered into a program of harassment. Wait a minute. Some people, after being monitored, are dismissed. Others, after being tested and failing, are eventually entered into a program of harassment where strangers will appear to be gang stalking you. Everyone appears as if they are in on it, including friends and family in advanced cases. Typically, if you figure out it's mind control, everyone will know your business and do what they can to get you to hurt yourself. The purpose being is to build a false reality around the targeted individual in an effort to get them to act out. This is easily done because the entire environment is controlled, both what the TI is seeing, hearing, and everything people say and do around the TI. Just keep in mind, it's all fake. Just a bag, nano tricks engineered using nano implants, aka a bio appy. Judgment. The point is they believe they are better than you and will dictate how you will live your life. Everyone knows they are insanely obsessed with controlling people. Of course, with all things being equal, any number of them would not do even half as well as you given the same circumstances. But that doesn't matter. They are superior and will rule over you. All common sense will be cast aside. You're now allowed to make a mistake. The more you judge, the less you love. Honor D. Balzac. Phase X. Phase X and beyond. Don't get me wrong, it's not all bad. Nanotechnology is programming for the physical world. If you can do anything as demonstrated, why not create some nanobots that do good stuff, such as keeping your body healthy? Eventually, these benefits will be made available to the public, such as your grandkids in the distant future, as shown in many movies. And here's the thing, this technology is capable of doing great good, but, with them having it under use with people who are doing great harm, I mean, what the hell's the point? And the other thing that I'm mainly worried about, right, is with technology like this and viruses being out there the way that they are, and this is technology we're talking about. Um, I can't remember when this happened, or I believe it happened somewhere near Las Vegas. And this guy, he went really ballistic and just went batshit crazy, is what I like to say. And when I say batshit crazy, I mean he really, really lost it. And I'm pretty sure some of you have already heard about this. This guy ended up, and this is a very, very grim topic I'm about to mention here. This dude, just out of nowhere turned cannibalistic and ended up in some type of altercation with another man and ended up just, well, you should, I mean, the dude he was fighting was on the ground. He was unconscious, so you can already guess what happened next. I'd rather not go too far into details, but what I'm worried about is that this technology is going to trigger a zombie. It could possibly trigger a zombie apocalypse, man. Considering that little scenario that happened, and considering how dangerous, like that's an even more dangerous situation right there. Because I mean, certain viruses out there that people catch is one thing, but a human catching an actual computer virus itself, that sounds really, really crazy. Honestly. Okay. You know what? Let me go here. Click on that. Okay, step 3, the full program. If a targeted individual decides to educate themselves and figure out the gang stalkers are nonsense and everyone is being mind controlled and the controlled, the targeted individual gets elevated again to a final step level. Sometimes a targeted individual is elevated to this step just for kicks. In this step, everyone, even a targeted individual's friends and family, are mind controlled. And you know something? That's what I told you all about my aunt. What they did, they put her on that. So the fact that they had to go that far means that I'm a lot strong. Oh shit! The fact that they had to go that far means I'm a lot stronger than I thought I was. Friends and family are mind controlled to appear in on it. The purpose of this step is to get a targeted individual to think that their entire life is being controlled by the handlers. You better do what a handler is hinting you should do, or else type of thing. They can completely control a targeted individual's life. But this is not what is happening. A handlers will happening. A handler will constantly create non-consensual problems for a targeted individual. The point is to make a targeted individual think a handler is in control when a real problem or opportunity surfaces. For example, excuse me, a targeted individual doesn't get a job after going for a job interview. It must have been the handler that mind controlled the guy, not give the targeted individual the job. And if you're wondering about that, what they'll do is they'll basically legally call those people, right? And they'll create some type of false claims so that they can warn those employers about you, saying, oh, like this person's no good or whatever. Just giving you a little warning about that. And then if you don't get the job, well, that's why. No, they don't have this. They don't have It's true, everybody is infected with this, but not entirely everyone. People in Greece are not infected with this stuff because I got confirmation from a TI that there were no vape trails out there at all, like none. So this isn't everywhere like they want you to think it is. They're not as big of an organization as they want you to think they are. Again, I'm gonna state it once more, and I'm gonna say it loud and proud. We outnumber them 110 to 1,000. We outnumber them by the thousands, basically, literally by the hundreds of thousands. That's why they get so scared when two TIs team the fuck up. Anyway, let's continue from where we left off. Normally I would go back, but I think I really, really want to read the rest of this. Now I'm gonna leave this page in the description. The full program. If a targeted individual, I already pretty much seen this step. Everyone gets the point is to make a targeted individual think. Yeah. Targeted individual doesn't get a job. Yeah, I already. Whew, I'm getting tired. Ugh, snap. I'm gonna keep going though. Doesn't get a job after going to a job interview. It must be. Yeah, look at that mind control. The guy not give. Yada yada. This could very well happen. This is simply the illusion they want you to think is happening because it's an illusion. They believe it is justified. And this step, and possibly step two also, they actually help you too. This idea of receiving help is confirmed by a presumed crazy person in this TED talk, which should be reviewed now for the harm being levied against you. They use mind control to help you if you can wrap your head around it. For every problem created, they must create an opportunity to help you too. Now, here's the thing. I remember that Vulcan, he said that he has he has Crohn's disease, right? And he said that like it seems like they were healing that at the same time they were targeting him, gaslighting him, stalking and stuff, and hit it by the directed energy weapons. So I guess that's a prime example of that. In this step, and possibly step two, this TED talk, Handler is shown in clip two for. Okay, let's check out clip two. Then I'm gonna come back and check out the TED talk thing. I just remembered and I just realized this was the video I was talking about. If you can see the YouTuber's name is Met2. Go ahead and check him out. He's got some good content on there. It's good examples. But this was the video that I was talking about, that it shows you the actual effects of what this stuff is doing when you use these types of shampoos and stuff. Not just shampoos, but other ingredients too that's found in a lot of this stuff.
Chance to make a first impression. My hair tells the world who I am. Hair with dandruff is an absolute no-no. That's why I choose Dengist. Not that I have dandruff, but because my appearance is a reflection of my soul.
How did you do that? I did think that.
Taste. Well, how did it taste?
Acrid, almost rancid. In a nutshell, it's undrinkable.
Take another sip.
No thanks. Or wait, I don't get it. There was like a voice inside of me, not my own voice, saying, "Drink. It's good." Wait, how did you do that? How did you?
Okay. Due to copyright concerns, I can't play the whole thing. I can't. But that was enough for you to see, to get an idea of what I'm getting at when I actually explain this to you all. Let's check out the TED Talk thing here. And then I seen another one. The voices in my head. You know what? I really, again, as you can see, the YouTuber name Giant. So I think one was TED2 and the other one is Giant. So just check those two things out and you'll see it. But also you'll find all this information on this website. Trust me, this has a lot of information that will help a lot of people, a lot of us targeted individuals out. It has a lot. a lot for us to understand the situation on what is precisely in and what is happening. Now, at this point, I think I'm gonna yeah, it looks like it's still going. I gotta really clean some junk. It's like 10:43 right now. So I think at this point, I'm gonna end the video here. I will leave a link in the description for this video. Okay? I'm definitely gonna do that. But I understand this is it won't be on the Mischievous M channel, it's gonna be on the guide channel. This is gonna have a lot of information for all TIs. Anyway, this is MM's TI Strategy Guide. I'm over and out.